Greetings Earthlings, I'm razmd. Welcome back, and today, what you're seeing behind me, if you're seeing it and I've not edited it to be something else, you can see behind me that I have a green screen. It's not a green screen, it's basically a red screen. Now the reason I have a red screen behind me is because a green screen didn't work. Because as you guys can see, most of my skin is green and I want to edit the outer background besides of my skin to be something else in this video, and now it's red because it's the best color I could think of, and this is just retextured glowstone if you want to know for yourself. So yeah, now I shouldn't actually move my camera, so it should stay in its position. So yeah, what I want to say before I start off this video is basically, as the title says, a recap of the last 2 months. My channel started on June 16th, which is basically 2 months and 1 day ago. Also, FYI, June 16th is my grandfather's birthday, so it's kind of a coincidence, 6 days after my own birthday. So yeah, and one more thing. Oh, I just moved the screen, never mind. I think that's enough. So now I'm gonna start off counting down and giving a quick description of every single video I've uploaded until now. And it's gonna take a while, and it's gonna take a lot of editing, and I really would like to appreciate your likes, and I really do want you to subscribe, because if I'll manage to do what I'm planning on doing, this is gonna get amazingly insane as the video goes on, because I've never actually played with the green screen, so it's my first time with it, so hopefully it works. So yeah, starting off, the first video on my channel, Trouble in Mineville, episode 1. Now that episode was actually quite funny. The brightness in it was a bit funny because I did things with YouTube that made it be so bright that I didn't like it. But yeah, that's about it. I played Trouble in Mineville. I was very excited. The first episode I wanted to do in 2 years, but now I succeeded, so that's about it. Second video on my channel, the Trader Failure, Trouble in Mineville, episode 2. Basically, I was a trader and I tried fooling the guys by going into the trader tester, though it didn't actually work and I got killed instantaneously. So yeah, that was the failure. Moving on to 3, the third thing I've uploaded, was actually even Trouble in Mineville episode 3. Now, from that episode I actually was kicking asses from the trader island that is located on Skyland. I actually shot a bunch of people, managed to kill a lot of them living innocents with a buddy that was next to me. I might just see him in the recordings behind me, and yeah, we actually won, so spoiler alert, but I should have probably said that before. Never mind. So go watch that video. Fourth video on my channel. This is the channel introduction. Now, I've worked on that project for a bit of a while. It took me time, friends wanted to play with me and I said no, I'm working on something, and that's what I was working on. So the channel introduction, basically a very nice video. I think it actually showed what I'm going to plan on my channel, though I didn't actually play another game besides of Minecraft, although I did actually record an episode, but I lost it when my computer got broken, but that will come in a later time. Why is there a motor bicycle inside of my house? Jeez. Okay, the fifth video was the snapshot review, which was made a bit like a role-playing and a snapshot review. It was the 14W25B or A snapshot, which was the underwater update with the underwater temples and everything, so that was really cool to record. I liked it very much, and yeah. Now, moving on to the sixth episode, the sixth video, which was the fourth episode of Trouble in Mineville. Now, in that episode, I think I've played on Forge, and yeah, I named my tools and everything I got in the beginning of the game, and until now, I believe that's what made me win that game with the razmd sword and everything. So yeah, very nice video. Now, moving on to episode 1 of a new series, which is called Hardcore Goals. Now, hardcore goals, basically, I've set up a goal to do in survival mode, but not only that was survival mode, it was hardcore mode, and I couldn't have died because then the whole series would stop in the middle. So the goal was to get to the new underwater temples, which I showcased 2 videos ago. And yeah, the first episode, I found a mega taiga, so beware and go watch that episode. Now, the next thing I've uploaded was Trouble in Mineville, the badass detective episode. Now, in that episode, I was a detective. I was on Clockwork World Island, and I basically was badass. I kicked asses all over the place, and it was very cool. I liked it. And yeah, moving on to the next thing I've uploaded, which was the 10 subscriber special. Now, these 10 subscribers were basically, they were just relatives or one family member, and I don't know, like, it wasn't a lot of people, it wasn't like unknown people, they all knew me and they wanted to subscribe to help support my channel. But still, it was nice and I recorded it and I loved that episode, and yeah. And quick FYI, I did actually record a 20 subscriber special and a friend made me a map, but then my computer got busted and I basically lost that episode, so sorry for that, but never mind, let's keep on going. So the second episode of Hardcore Goals then came up. In that episode, I really do remember there were a lot of creepers chasing me and I had to deal with all of them, and I'm really surprised I didn't die, though I wasn't actually close to dying because I actually managed to survive quite well in this series. So hopefully in every survival series that will come, I'll do such greatness. And moving on, Trouble in Mineville episode 6, the Traitor Cooperations. I basically cooperated with traitors in order to win, and if I'm not mistaken now, I might just be mistaken, I think I actually did win one of the games. I don't even remember how much games I recorded in that one, but never mind. Moving on, episode 3 of Ultra Hard Goals series. No. Okay, never mind, Hardcore Goal series. In that episode, I actually managed to find diamonds, so about an hour into the whole survival thingy, I found myself some diamonds, and that really did help me continue on in the series. So yeah, go check that out. Now, next episode of something, it was Earth to Echo. Now, I've seen Steph Bling and Captain Sparkles and I don't know who else. They've played that map, and not map, like on a server, it was a minigame. It was so nice, and I loved the way Echo looked. He was so cute, and yeah, I had a pretty good time, and I've managed to do good in that game. I really did kick everyone's asses, if it's even possible, because you're supposed to cooperate. Supposed. Okay, so next thing, Hardcore Goals, Hardcore Nether Experience. In that episode, I actually managed to go into the Nether and to not take that much damage. Oh wait, I'm not on Ultra Hardcore, I'm on Hardcore. So I didn't die. That's a spoiler. I'm gonna spoil that whole series, but I'm sorry for that. But still, I did go into the Nether. I've managed to do good. And yeah, moving on to Minecraft life hacks. That was at the time when Mumbo actually uploaded his Minecraft life hacks, and I thought, well, that's nice. And he said if anyone has a few improvements or more life hacks to add, to put them in the comment section. So I actually made a whole video with 10 life hacks of my own, which I can clearly say that were completely worse than his. But a lot of the life hacks he showcased were life hacks that I actually thought about myself, but I couldn't have copied them because then it would look as if I copied his. So yeah, sorry for that, but I've managed to do what I could. Now, moving on to Hardcore Goals, when I was really excited of doing this series, I've actually managed to screw up and log on in 1.7. With that being said, I lost all of my things and I had to try to recreate them. Never mind, during the episode I actually managed to make myself potions and be a potioneer. And then the next thingy that I uploaded onto my YouTube channel was Parkour 1000. Now, Parkour 1000 is basically quite an old map made by Bling himself. It was an MC Edit filter that made it, but he made the MC Edit filter, so technically he made it. Now, it's 1,000 parkour jumps, and I managed to do 60 in a row, which is quite a lot for that map. You have to be a total parkour pro to not fail most of the hard jumps. But still, 60 out of 1,000 doesn't sound quite impressive, but believe me, it is. Now, moving on to RMIM, or Ramim, which sounds quite disturbing, I think. I know. It was basically my first encounter with actually editing more into detail, and yet I've edited that whole video with how do you call it, Windows Movie Maker. I still do use Windows Movie Maker, but that's not the only program I use. I think for this one I'm actually going to only use Adobe After Effects and Adobe Premiere Pro, but if not, well, never mind. So yeah, that was a funny video. I've made it for the laughs, and I think it was quite nice. I've actually laughed a bit when I watched it again and again, and yeah, go watch that. It's really a great video. Now moving on to Hardcore Goals episode 6. Now in that episode I was actually planning on finding the ruins and even defeating the boss in the ruins and calling it good for the series itself, but I've managed to fail on that and I didn't find any whatsoever ruins. So yeah, that was just a roaming around in sea episode. And then one day after that, I've actually scattered around in my own time trying to find a real what do you call it, underwater ruins, and I did find one. I started the episode next to it and I went inside with my potions and everything and defeated the boss. So spoiler alert, sorry for that, but I defeated the boss. It was a real mini boss, an easy one to do. And yeah, that was basically it for that series. Now season 2 is basically in the planning mode. I don't know if I'm gonna do one. If so, what will be the goal? I don't know, but for now it's now, next thing I've uploaded was Planetarium, a map which I made a long time ago with a few friends using World Edit. Now, in that one I've made myself a new intro. Now, that new intro was quite nice, I loved it, and I lost it when my computer got busted. The whole busting computer actually has a lot of influence on my channel in the things I'm gonna mention right now. So, yeah, my computer got busted. I lost that intro, but it gave me luck, and I also added a bit of science, in that episode, just to make it a bit more interesting for you guys and gals and earthlings. Now moving on to YouTube suggestion series, still open. Yeah, it's still open, you can every time suggest. Now, in that thingy, I've actually recreated a few paintings in Minecraft and asked you guys and gals and earthlings to suggest your own YouTube series suggestions. Now, the reason I'm saying it's still open because no one actually suggested anything. Now, I think it's a great idea for you to go check out this video and think if you have any creative ideas. If so, please tell me, it's really nice. So yeah, that's about it. Now, Trouble in Mineville episode 7. Now, I haven't mentioned the Trouble in Mineville episode in a few videos right now, and that's why it's called the lost episode, because I actually forgot to upload it. I've actually managed to record episode 8 while still forgetting that I have episode 7 to upload. Now, yeah, that was quite funny. So I forgot to upload that episode for a long time. And I did upload it. It came out quite nice, and that's basically it. Now, after that came a new series which is still technically running, which is called Shadered Survival Games. Now, the reason it's shadered, it's not like the shaders mod, you know. It's actually the Minecraft in-game shaders, which are more likely to be confusing than actually helpful in making the game look better. Now, the reason it's shaded because I thought to myself, well, no one is going to watch me play survival games because thousands of people have done it before on YouTube and I'm not the special one in those people. So I should probably add a twist. So that was a new twist in town, which is also the name of that video. Now moving on to 14W27, which added rabbits and most importantly mutton. Now the reason the name of that video is mutton because I see mutton as a better thing in survival than rabbits, because sometimes you're roaming around in the plains biome and you can't really find any cows or pigs and you find only sheep. Now that they give you food, it makes it a lot easier to get food when you start off with survival, so that's better than rabbits most obviously. Moving on to Shadered Survival Games episode 2. Now, in that shader, I hated that shader. I couldn't see anything. It was so damn horrible seeing anything. I don't know what. But yeah, so yeah. I did lose, it's not a lie, like you can't win with such a thing, so yeah. Moving on to Trouble in Mineville episode. I think I screwed it up. I think I forgot an episode. Oh, that's not good. That is very not good. So let's see. Oh, I just moved my... God damn it. Hopefully I can fix that. So I had episode 8, which I'm not mistaken was a bit of Dear Antvenom, I think it was called. Yeah, I think it was called Dear Antvenom. And I basically talked about me sending a private message to Antvenom and everything. So yeah, that's about it that happened in that episode, I suppose. Now, moving on, if I'm not mistaken, episode 9 came somewhere around there because I really did mistake right now. So it was an episode, I don't remember what it had, but it had something. Now, moving on to Pier Core. That was the worst parkour map I've ever did. It looked on the forums as if it were nice, but it wasn't. It was very non-organized. Someone didn't put time into it, but I'm sorry to being so bad at describing it because it wasn't a good map. It was just a lousy map that didn't actually fulfill anything, and I could have actually cheated it like every single time. I don't know what to say. So yeah, after that came Shattered Survival Games episode 3, which I actually introduced a new intro that was supposed to be my second intro. It wasn't supposed to be my primary intro. It was just, I just wanted to have two intros to actually sort off things like a bit more better, I suppose. So yeah, that intro basically gave me luck in the game, which I actually won for the first time with a shader that is basically not that hard to win with because it was making the game look even nicer, I suppose. Not better, but nicer. So yeah, that was a good shader, and I was called a hacker, so yeah, I recorded it, so you'll know I wasn't one. Now, after that came a video called Beta Talk with razmd or something like that. Now, in that video, I talked about a few things that concerned me, but since then, a lot of my concerns have actually gone away because I've managed to do some things that, I don't know, made me feel better. Now, that video was actually a sum up video because since then my computer got busted. After that video, well, got busted and I didn't upload a video in a very long time. When I did fix it, it wasn't very fixed. It had a lot of problems with a new video. That was the welcome back video, which I recorded after I got my computer and downloaded the story and everything again. Now, there were a lot of problems. I didn't like how it came out, but still I thought I could actually manage to record again. Since then I've recorded 3 more episodes of things. I recorded Crafting Mama. I didn't have any clue what to record, and I played on the Shotbow network that day, so I thought why not record that game. Then I actually recorded 2 episodes of Area 51 Adventure Map. The first one was basically the lobby making, and the second one was texturing a lot of blocks, which didn't come out quite well. I'm not that good at texturing animations and things. And I did actually record episode 3, but it came out so corrupted and so laggy that I didn't actually ever upload it, and I'm not going to do so. And now I can say that the series is over when I fixed everything, and I don't like the idea of that map because it's going to take me so much time, and I need to be a bit more professional because, yeah, I'm not that professional in map making right now. I just thought I could manage to do so, but I can't. Now, moving on. After that, my videos came out so laggy, I had nothing to do. The whole setup for my microphone actually came until that point, and I thought to myself, well, now I have a huge ass microphone, a good one with a pop filter and a stand and everything, and if I'll not be able to record until I get it all working, well, it would be a waste of my money. But apparently I did, and I managed to actually fix every single problem I had with the X-Toy, and then I could have recorded videos again like ever. So now came out the video, which is Trouble in Mineville episode 10, a nice milestone, and I celebrated it with 3 games. I tried recording that episode actually 3 times, and only the 3rd time actually came up to YouTube. Like, I played about 10 games in total trying to actually make 2 more episodes that were supposed to be episode 10, but they all came out laggy because I always thought that I've managed to fix the story, but I didn't. Now, yeah, so it came out like that. It was a nice episode, and yeah. Now, after that came episode 4 and 5 of Shared Survival Games, which I actually didn't have time to talk about everything I wanted to talk about. So I had to make another episode in that same episode. So it allowed 2 episodes to appear in one episode style, one video style. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed them 2 episodes. Also adding a few more sound effects. That was really nice. I did like that, a bit of a touch. So yeah. Moving on to the latest episode or video I've recorded was Edgecraft. Now that's an adventure map slash parkour map slash awesomeness. Yeah. So that map looks like it uses shaders, but it doesn't. It's everything retextured in Minecraft. It looks amazingly good, and I've even added a new skin for it, and it was very nice, and I love that map. It was very fun playing, and episode 2 or part 2 of that map will come out quite soon. So for now, just to recap probably everything, I just wanted to say, guys, that I've ended up these 2 months, and I suppose 2 months and 1 day, with 26 subscribers, which is quite a lot for me for a beginner YouTube channel, and with 750 approximately views. Now, that's even more amazing, and I really do want to thank you all in all for being so supportive. I'll probably make some sort of a video like this next month, but for now I'm just gonna stick with this one, and hopefully it comes out great. If not, I don't know, but still I did it just for doing it. So yeah, it was very fun. So I'm not going to turn around my camera angle because it's going to destroy basically everything I'm trying to make right now with the green screen or red screen, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's about it, guys. So always remember, keep your feet in the ground and eyes in the skies, and I'll see you all in a little bit. Bye bye.